Huge improvements to disconnects on draws. Plus,
please punish those dudes and give the one who didn't disconnect the win. Bro, that I'm glad he brought that because I forgot about that. That is a big issue I deal with. A huge issue. You know, we in them games where it's already long and hard to score and all that stuff, and then it's 1-0. I have a 1-0, and like near the end, or like even no somewhere in the game, midway or whatever, someone else scores one, and it's even out 1-1. They're so scared to lose the game that they just leave because they know they got away with one. You know, they didn't score that off a skill. I just made a mistake and they scored off that. They've been locked down the whole time, and so because they got away with one, they're like, okay, I'm just gonna leave because this guy's gonna score on me and I don't want him to win. That's a bum move. You know, I hate when people play bummy like that. It's like finish the match. Stop being scared. But I'm glad it's going to be addressed here. Hopefully, it's the one who didn't leave gets the win, and some huge punishment happens for those who do that. I ain't gonna say I almost thought like lose like in-game currency. I ain't gonna do that because sometimes disconnections happen because of internet issues. You know, I've had that sometimes. If you ever played against me and I disconnect, it only happened twice ever. If you ever saw me disconnect, it's not me leaving. It's because my internet just shut off and I gotta fix it. But yeah, so outside of that, just give them the loss. Just make it easy. Give them a loss and maybe like a punishment for like 30 minutes. I don't know, but make sure the person who didn't leave, that's the biggest thing. Give them the win. Because that's a really bum move to leave in a draw.
we know your stance and we agree. Players shouldn't be able to take wins away from you by quitting early.
Thank you.
We also know when these quits typically happen and when they're the most frustrating. Late in a game, after a red card, or before a penalty. In FC 26, if the score is tied and your opponent disconnects in any of these situations, not just by the menu, but by any method, you will receive the win.
It is the most frustrating thing. Imagine playing so hard throughout the time. You cannot score. They can't score. It's literally a stalemate throughout the whole time. You finally score, and let's say something happens. Like my situation, my controller, I have to charge my wires here, but my battery died, and I have to rush to put it in there. And by the time I put it in to charge my controller, he scores. And what does he do? He literally disconnects, and it's a draw. I should have won that game. As you can tell, I'm still salty about that. But I'm so glad. I am so glad, bro. Bro, that is ridiculous, dude. That is such a... Why play competitive games if you can't stay competitive?